Hello friends, today we are going to be making 3 different types of science beakers, and that is why we have 3 different sections on our paper. So we're going to start with the first one on our very left side of the paper, and what we're going to do, my friends, is we are going to start with a circle. It does not have to be perfect, you need to do the best that you can. And once you have that circle, do not close it all the way up at the top because we're going to bring 2 really long lines up from it, okay? And now we need to make our 2-dimensional form look 3-dimensional. So this is what we're going to do that. To connect the top 2, my friends, we are going to loop it down almost like a little smiley face. And then the top, we're going to do a nice little rainbow arch. And that's how we make that 2D form look 3-dimensional, by having this, because now we can see the depth going backwards. Okay, and we need to do the same thing but a little bit lower to show where our liquid is going to stop. Okay, so a smiley face and one on top, and we have our first beaker. Now moving on to the second one, it's a little bit more simple. We're going to start with 2 long parallel lines. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing that we did to the first beaker 3 times. So we're going to do smiley face, rainbow, smiley face, rainbow at the top of the bottom. And now we need to have that water line. So you can pick anywhere from the middle to the top section. So I'm going to go right about here. I'm going to do my smiley face and my rainbow. So now we have 2 beakers. Now moving on to our final beaker, my friends, we are going to start with 2 parallel lines that are closer together. Okay, so you see how these ones are closer than these ones? And then from our 2 parallel lines, we are going to draw outwards to make a triangle bottom. And then from here, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to make this 2-dimensional form into a 3-dimensional form by having a smiley face and a rainbow. Same thing top, smiley face and a rainbow. And now it looks like it is coming out of the paper. We have turned the 2-dimensional form into 3-dimensional, but we still need that water line on this one. So on those 2 long parallel lines that we did, we're going to do another smiley face and a rainbow. Now, the only thing that we are missing on our beakers are the little tally marks to show us how much liquid is in our beaker. So I am going to use finger spacing to do these tallies so we do not have 1,000 tallies at the end of the day. So starting at the bottom of my beaker, I'm going to do a line. And then I'm going to do finger space, line, finger space, line, all the way to the top. See how I'm using my finger lines the whole way? So my ticks are nicely spread apart and I don't have a lot. So same thing here, tick, finger space, and we're going to do that all the way up with all 3. Now, I want y'all to take more time on it. I'm just doing it quickly so we can get this video over with. Now, the last thing that I need to do, friends, is I need to add numbers to my tick mark so I know how much water is in it. This part is up to you. You can count by 1s, you can count by 2s, 3s, 10s, 5s, whatever you want. So for this one, let's count by 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This one, let's maybe count by 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And then my last one, let's count by 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Now, you can count by 1s on all of them. You can count by 2s on all of them. It does not matter as long as I have some type of numbers on my tally marks. And once you're at this stage, my friends, you are going to get a Sharpie and you are going to go over every single line that you did to turn it into Sharpie so we can put watercolor on it next week. Thank you.